Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Top Tier Talk. Elliot, we're going to start with you. A 2-0 victory, Arsenal versus Man United. Take it away.
Yeah, start on that kind of episode strong, I guess, because then it starts a little bit, ends a little bit weak, should I say, because of the old Fulham draw. But yeah, let's go on to the highlights of the United game. I think it was pretty set in stone. I think when we went into that game at home against United, we were going to win that game. I think we ended that Amarim bounce pretty well. I think they played a pretty good game against us. It's just for some reason we've hired one of the best, if not the best, set piece coach to ever exist. Um, so we scored two corners against them, and then they actually couldn't do anything against it. So it was a great win. I think it was pretty even towards the end of the game. I think they had pretty good chances, and they just couldn't finish it. Pretty solid game, if I'm honest. I think there's not much to touch on other than like it was a pretty bog standard kind of like absolute goldmine of a performance from us that we kept them out. I think Rashford had a couple chances. Ahmad was pretty dangerous against us as well. But yeah, look, like I think the main talking point for me, I guess, is moving on to the Fulham game. I guess obviously it seems to be the case that all these mid-table teams decide to turn up and play their absolute best football against us. It happens all the time. Um, every single team wants to play their best football against us and then disappear against Liverpool, Man City. God knows why. But to be fair, I guess that was partly our fault as well. It seems to be. I was speaking to one of my colleagues who actually went to that Fulham and Arsenal game, and he mentions how like we actually play like really good football. We hold the ball up well. We have good possession, but I was obviously upon watching the game myself as well. I guess it's obviously a bit different on TV, but what I was watching as well is yeah, fantastic. We're playing good football. We can pass it around a lot, but it seems to be we're just passing it around from here to here to here to here to here. It's all well and good, but then I guess that's quite hard. I guess there's always two like stories to it as well because then how do you break down like a team that's got 5-4-1
Get a
against you?
clinical
Like
striker that can finish one chance.
Or, alternatively, someone that can stand on side whilst looking across the line.
yeah, look, it's one of them ones where Martinelli, yeah, he's the last player on that side of the pitch, and he should be able to view the whole fact that he's offside. That's his fault, but it's happened. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately,
It was a
it
brilliant
was
ball, but
obviously
again, it's poor. Like, poor before that.
yeah. Look, as I say, it seems to be the fact that our main outlets seem to be quite like standoffish at the moment. Martinelli obviously just does that same little trick. I'm hoping his little bursts can continue to the point where I don't know, like it just seems to be quite predictive of what he can do, and I'm hoping Saka can still continue to shine. It just seemed to be we were pretty standoffish that game. Once we kind of conceded one, there was it was a pretty kind of weird goal, if I'm honest, because from what I saw, it was kind of we were all over him for the first 10 minutes, and then they had just a little lucky breakaway, played it to Raul Jimenez, and then I mean Bobby
One
your uncle.
chance, one goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's all you need, isn't it?
I
That's
don't know
literally all
whether
you need.
I don't know whether that was a. Well, again, he's a brilliant striker.
People should
He's a
have done
clinical
better, actually.
striker. That's what I was going to say. But is David Raya at fault there?
Little
So
bit.
is
It's a
it a
good
good
goal.
finish or is
No,
it? You know what
it's
I
a
mean?
good goal. I think it's a good goal. He's placed that well. He's a striker, number nine, and he's done his job there. There's nothing you can do about that. Unfortunately, it was a good breakaway. It's a good goal, and then they sat back for the rest of the remainder of the 80 minutes. We managed to get a goal back. Of course, it was a corner classic. Um, but yeah, I think we should have walked away with 3 points in that game. It's funny actually because I just saw a stat come up on our side as well, which shows the players that have missed um, training. Obviously, because we've got now Monaco in the Champions League tomorrow at 8. I think we've got the likes of Timber out, Calafiori out, Gabriel out, Partey out, um, and that's it. So obviously, it's going to be a kind of mix and match to see what kind of comes up against Monaco tomorrow. We might see the return of Kieran Tierney. I'll get his shirt back out. But no,
But,
as I say, like it seems to be our Champions League run is pretty strong. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to be that person that just obviously says, "Yeah, we're going to win," and then obviously get battered because of our lack of players. But look, I'm obviously going to be rooting for the boys tomorrow. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see because how are Monaco doing at the moment anyway?
well, as obviously isn't here, I'll touch on the Man United side of things.
Third.
They conceded 3 goals in a row from corners, which is terrible. Obviously, two from you, and their first goal conceded against Forest was a corner. So it's as yes, you've got a brilliant set piece coach, Elliot, but Man United conceding 3 direct goals from a corner in a row is poor. Again, whether that's management, whether that's down to their zonal marking, whether that's down to just, do you know what I mean? Like that clip of Martinez trying to stop, was it Milenkovic? Like he's literally he's about a foot and a half underneath where he's like should be, just because he's smaller than him. But yeah,
Oh,
you
are you Arteta out?
No, freak. Stop
Oh,
asking that.
why?
Oh, you want Teta in?
Yeah,
But why?
Are you going to win the
why
league?
not?
Because you're bottling the league again.
All right. What do you? All
Let's
right. I mean,
say
let me spin. No, no, no. Let me spin it on you then. What do you think about your manager saying you're not in a title race?
I agree with him. I don't think we're in a title race.
You're not, no.
No,
So you got a poor managerial perspective then, yeah.
not really. We're just grounded.
So sack Maresca, yeah.
We're grounded. No,
If he
definitely
doesn't
not.
have ambition to go and win the league, even though he's
He
second
has
right now, is
ambition. We're
that
all
bad? Is
gonna
that no,
say
no, no? Is that a bad manager?
he said in 5 to 10 years Chelsea will be the top of English football. So he does have ambition.
But why not now? If he's
Huh?
second,
Too soon now.
well, it's not too soon now. You're second.
We're 2, 3 months into. If we win the league this season, in his first season, that makes you look much worse and Arteta look much worse. In his first season of his project, he can win the league. Same with Arnie Slot. You can't come at me if Arteta's like version 6 now, or version 5, whatever he is. Can't come at me.
I can come at you.
Can't. Well, no, it makes you look bad. It makes you and your manager look bad.
Not really.
It does. Because in
Look,
the first year of a project, they can win the league, and you're 5 years deep, bottled it 2 or 3 times now.
yeah,
And now what?
yeah.
We're just going to carry on being mediocre then. You're going to be like Poch's Tottenham then.
Not
Yeah,
really.
you will be. Could have won it, should have won it, didn't win it.
No.
Yeah.
I
I, I,
guess we'll
th- I
never
think
know.
I think we're going in circles with this every week. Obviously, Amir.
It's
Well,
always
I'm gonna,
it's always a question that goes towards me every week.
yeah, unfortunately,
I always say
I'm
I
going to
keep
ask
saying
him.
this.
No,
You
I
ready?
will ask him every
17th of
week.
December. I'm calling it again. It'll be are you Arteta out?
Yeah, do you know what?
I feel like I'm going through deja vu.
I'll ask him every week until he sees for himself that, unfortunately, as much as Arteta's done for Arsenal, he's not capable of winning a league title. I don't think he is.
You don't think so? Do
I don't think he's capable of winning a league title, no.
you think Maresca is?
At the moment, yeah, more than Arteta.
Oh, so he is. So you go
At the
back on your
moment,
word.
yeah. If we're
You said
going
so at the
5 to
moment. Yeah,
7,
you're right. So you're going back
at
on
the
your word
moment,
then.
yeah. At the moment, he is
So
more
you're just
likely.
going to win the Premier League, yeah? This
He's
season.
not going to win one, but he's more likely to than Arteta.
What makes that? What makes you so sure?
We're higher than you in the league.
So okay, well, okay.
So what?
I got flamed for this for the past 2 seasons when I was judging our season based on like the whole kind of 15 to 20 game entrance, and then people were saying you're too early into the league to make judgments.
Yeah, but then it looks, then if you're making judgments,
So you're making
really,
judgments.
I haven't made any judgments. I haven't said
You have you just said
What did I say?
you said that you said you're second place, so you're better than us.
Yeah, that's true. At the moment, we are better than you.
It's not true.
Why is it not true?
I just don't think it's true.
Why at the moment are we not better than you?
I don't know. I don't think
Because
think so.
league position at the moment dictates.
Okay, lead position, yeah.
So
Statistically,
why else are we not better than you?
I don't know. I just don't think you've got
You're
that
talking corner
that
stats. Sure,
extra.
corner stats, you're the best team in the world.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say after you two are finished with your little fisticuffs, moving on to Chelsea. So 5-1 winners in the week against Southampton with 10 men. Cucurella rightfully getting his hair pulled because he is annoying and also creating controversy against Spurs. He's binned his Puma boots, causing a load of problems with Puma. So take it away, Amir.
Yeah, big up Cucurella. Obviously Southampton game. To be honest with you, the scoreline 5-1 obviously is quite flattering for us. But there were periods in the first half where Southampton did have chances to score. Like there was a few cutbacks they did. They probably should have scored and could have gone 2-1 up. So as much as everyone's saying, oh, 5-1 Chelsea, we got our Chelsea back, there were signs there of defensive frailties. And if there was a more clinical team, they could have scored and could have been a different result. But apart from that, fantastic to see the goals being shared. Enzo Fernandez, guys, come on.
No.
Why not? Is he not right now the most informed midfielder in the league?
No.
Why not? Who is then?
Not him.
Who is it?
Well, I don't know. It's not him.
Well, tell me who it is.
I don't know.
Huh? You don't
I'm
know.
on a Chelsea hate watch today. That's why.
You're on a hate watch because we're doing better than you, and our project took less long. Yeah, to be honest with you, Sancho goal, 2 goals in 2 games. I'm going to bring in the Tottenham game as well. Just the goals being shared. Palmer again, and Palmer just got about 3 goals against Southampton, but he got that one and stopped Nkunku from scoring, and Nkunku must hate him. But the game I want to definitely focus on is the Tottenham game. So yeah, the Cucurella boot situation, bootgate. What did you guys think? Do you blame Cucurella or do you blame the kit man?
It's surely he's gone out and he's slipped over. Like he's probably got different boots to the one he trains in, I would guess. But it's also the thing I'm going to focus on is him posting a picture of Puma's brand new whatever they are, the Future 8 boots in the bin. He's clearly a Puma athlete. He's clearly paid by Puma to go. These boots are
A bit
great.
of
Look at
banter,
me.
a
I'm
bit of
wearing
humour.
these.
What are
Yeah,
you? Are you?
but
Are you Team Puma? Are you Puma's lawyer? What's the matter, man?
no, I
No,
just
he's kill me.
he's paid a hell of a lot of money to turn around and essentially just shit on a product. Do you know what
It
I
was
mean?
probably his fault as well, but it
And
was fun.
also, yeah, like there's going to be other countless other players wearing those boots. Probably another one on that pitch that was wearing them or in the squad that didn't slip over. It's just because he was at fault for 2 goals. Again, slipping over is none of his fault. It's not like he scored a direct own goal or gave the ball away. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
from the slipping as
But
well. You can look at him directly, but at the same time, first goal, Colwell probably should have got ahead of Solanke. And second one, no one went to close down Kulusevski, and probably the keeper should have done a little bit better as well.
Yeah, your defense is pony, basically.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
our defense has been pony for ages. We know this. Still above you. And then 2-0 down, Sancho, what a finish. I want us to buy him. I think there is an obligation to buy if it's like
it
20,
was 20 to
25.
25 billion, yeah.
It's an insult to Manchester United, to be honest with you. So thanks for that one. Cole Palmer, 2 penalties. The Panenka, better than Saka. And Enzo Fernandez, 3-2. Since his divorce, has become the best midfielder in the world. So at the moment, life as a Chelsea fan is absolutely amazing. I want us to still prove ourselves against the Liverpool and Man Cities and the Arsenals, I guess, because they're the teams. I mean, Tottenham, sure, big six side, but at the same time, they've got a lot of issues, haven't they? And probably end up will sack
I mean,
Ange. But Maresca's doing wonders at the moment. He's brought Chelsea back. Chelsea's back.
let's turn it down a bit. Let's go back down to your level. You're playing Shamrock Rovers tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, or on Thursday.
No,
No,
we're
it's
playing some
Astana.
Kazakhstani team.
Oh, Astana.
Astana.
Who
And
is
I think
that?
they're might playing in
exactly.
minus 17 degrees, apparently. So your only cold player on
Wow.
your team isn't in the
Well,
squad. How are you
a
dealing with
team
that
like
one?
that, Amir. Let's tone it down back to your level a bit. What
Our
do you think?
level.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gassed. That's another European trophy if we end up winning it, and that will mean we're the most successful club in English
Okay.
in all of
So
football. We've won
if
every
you don't
trophy.
win it, you're terrible because that's an easy
If we don't
competition.
win it, it is embarrassing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're not
I
out of
think
it. We probably
I was
will end up.
I was reading, I was listening to, I think it was a TikTok video or something, but it was based on the fact of teams obviously like Chelsea, and it's touched on Man United in the Europa League as well. Like they should rotate their squad the other way around when they've got a Premier League game before a Europa League game. Man United should go for the Europa League and bin off the Prem because they're not gonna come in the top four. The top four
At
teams
the
at the
moment,
minute.
yeah, but not at the start of the season.
No. I'm saying like from now, like they should change their priorities a little bit. Like they're not
Yeah,
going
but
to catch the
like
top four team
United, like
in the
United and
Prem.
Arsenal at the moment, like in the Europa League, like the
Big
amount of
teams.
not really big teams because the amount of chances Arsenal have had to and should have won the Europa League, and Man United probably should have won the Europa League.
Yeah, but
It's
Man
like
United did one of the years in recent. Oh,
I
that
was
was
like,
what, five years ago, but they've still
I think it was like 2017. It was when Zlatan was still there.
7 years
Um,
ago then, or two,
seven,
two
eight
years.
years ago. But
But
since then,
either way,
final, they had that final. They've gone out semi-finals. Arsenal, another one, insultingly going out to Olympiacos and this and that. Arsenal, for example, should be going full strength in the Europa League because they have never won a
We're not in
European
the Europa League.
trophy. Well, when they were in it, they should have gone full strength because they've never won a European trophy.
Yeah, I agree, but it's all well and good looking at hindsight.
Well, I don't think you're going to win the Champions League either.
Oh, you never know.
it is a lot harder. That's what I was going by, and I'm guessing I can't remember who it was, but they were going for as well. The Europa League, I think there's only a few teams in there that you would argue that would challenge in the Prem, for use of a better phrase. Not to disrespect them, but do you know what I mean? Like in terms of the money in the English game. Um, But I suppose that brings us to my rant of the week. I'll take up centre stage. It's not a minute on Watford, a Watford game anyway, because a bit of wind, Storm Dara ruined our weekend fixture. Woke nonsense. But I'm going to take a direct quote from the Watford Observer here. Elliot's had enough. Take a direct quote from the Watford Observer about our FA Cup game against Fulham. The Football Association have responded to questions from the Watford Observer about the moving of the FA Cup tie at Fulham to Thursday night, but with a copy of a briefing note sent to other media with a strong suggestion that the game has been moved before any overseas TV broadcasters have confirmed they will show it. So, in other words, they've moved our game to a Thursday night to show everyone around the world because, Watford or Fulham against Watford is a world renowned game that everyone wants to watch, and inconveniencing everyone that's going to the game for trains and public transport and use of getting home on a Thursday night at 11 o'clock for no reason. literally for no reason. And same as I think it's Peterborough when they've got Everton. The Peterborough have actually written an open letter to the FA, like saying that it's going to be a loss of money, which is a massive issue for a club like them. So
Wait. So Dan, why? What is, in simplified terms, what is the reason why they've moved it?
for TV with no broadcasters, like they they haven't got a broadcaster for the game, but they've moved it for TV.
Have you
It's
got good
stupid.
tickets to it?
The tickets aren't out yet.
Are you going to?
I'll probably go and watch us lose to a
Why are you
Marcus Silva
ranting
team.
about
No,
this?
no, 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 Dan. I want
It's your
confidence
option
for
to
this.
go. You don't have to go, mate.
I don't
Yeah,
have,
Dan.
it's an
Dan, I want
inconvenience.
confidence for
But
this. Dan, you're
unlike
going to
you
win
two, I'll
against Fulham.
support my team and
I
go to the
support my
team's
team as
games.
well. I support my team virtually, physically, mentally,
Mentally.
everything. I
A,
would
a,
support.
lot, a lot of virtually from you there, Amir. But
I,
yeah, and same as the Peterborough one. Like they've moved it, and people are going. They're going to have to take 2 days off work, 2 days off school, and it's going to have a massive effect on what would have been a massive Peterborough away end, and like financial implications on the club.
Why did they do Peterborough wrong? What is it? The same
Because
reason?
they've moved it from Saturday 3 o'clock to I think a Thursday evening for Peterborough against Everton. So people, obviously down they've got to take 2 days off work, there's 2 days off
I was
school.
going to say, where is Peterborough?
I think
is
it's
it
like
like
a couple of.
It's like it's not up or down. It's like to the left or right, isn't it?
It's just a major inconvenience. I've done Everton in a midweek and it was terrible. You don't want to do it.
Oh yeah,
It's
fuck that. Peterborough
it's
Everton. That's a
it's
trash.
do you know, they've moved it because of TV. Like why? Put it on the Saturday.
Mate, honestly, at the moment, everything seems to be about money. And to be fair, good news though that David Coo's now been sacked. Love to see it. I hope
Oh,
what's his
love
face?
to
Chris
see it.
Kavanagh's next.
Poor bloke. I mean, he wasn't the worst referee.
No,
He was
Anthony
pretty
Taylor
bad.
hopefully next.
He
He was.
pretty-
All of them are bad. Let's not get it twisted.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I
It
could
was
name a
pretty
good
bad.
referee.
It was pretty bad. The Australian one's terrible. He's
I,
the
I I hate watching him and I've forgotten his name. I know you're on about the one that was
Jared
mic'd up.
Gillett.
Jared
He's
Gillett,
bad.
him. I
He's
despise him with a burning
he's-
passion.
Anthony Taylor's the worst as a Chelsea fan, but he gave us 2 penalties on Sunday. He's trying to redeem his Chelsea rep.
Trying to redeem it. He's
How do you
actually,
feel you can only score corners?
So say again, mate.
How do you feel you only score corners?
Fantastic, mate. Means we're good.
Ew.
Means we can
I
win
think
games.
Can't score from open play though. It's not good, is it?
Doesn't matter.
Do you think
Still
you
win.
think
He
you
can
need a
still win
striker
from
in
it.
the summer? Do you think you need a striker in January or the summer to
Yeah,
replace Havertz?
absolutely. No, not to replace him. No,
Who do you want as your striker?
Isaac.
I
How
think
much
so-
would you pay for Isaac?
Well, no, in Newcastle, because they fucking hate everyone in the Premier League, they'll probably bump his price up by ridiculous amounts just to afford
Yeah.
him. So, I reckon he's worth a lot of money, though.
I'd say between you're at least
70
60.
mil?
I was going to say
Yeah.
at least 60. I think it's going to help you a lot the fact that Newcastle aren't pushing as high up the table as they were, say, last season before last when they got the UCL. Where they're sitting in 12th for the minute. If they were still sitting in sort of that
Yeah, they're
fourth,
having
fifth
problems
spot,
as well, to be honest. Yeah.
if they were still sitting in that sort of fourth, fifth, sixth spot, essentially pressuring Arsenal for Champions League football, they'd be bumping your price up a hell of a lot more because you're essentially a rival. But I think you'll be able to get him. I think you'll be able to save yourself 15, 20 million based on the fact that you're not direct rivals with
I'll
Newcastle
take it.
anymore. I was going to say, just to end on, we could do a quick fire Man City, Man United combined 11 based on this season.
Let's do it.
So I think
Let's
sort of Onana in goal, surely. I think.
Yeah.
We're going to go for Dallo or Rico Lewis.
I
Right
think
back.
Masraoui.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put Mazzararo left back, no?
No, I'll put Rico Lewis left back. No, does he not playing with left back?
I play holding midfielder, to be fair, at the minute.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then get who I'm in. Chelsea
Masraoui,
shit.
Ruben Diaz still probably.
Are we going to go for Diaz and Stones?
Yeah, still probably.
I mean, Stones have picked up a few. He
Yeah,
had that,
Yeah, I was
he
going to
had-
say, I don't think so. What about
Stones,
Delict?
Stones
Delict's
had
been
that.
good.
Stones had that run of getting Man City. He scored was it 3 winners or 3 goals in a row. He scored one against Arsenal, one against Wolves, and there was one in the UCL. Like he's been clutch for him.
Yeah.
So I think it's got Diaz and Stones.
Yeah,
Left back,
Probably Rico Lewis.
yeah, we'll
Gonna be
shoot.
Luke Shaw or Dallo.
Gvardiol?
Ooh.
Yeah, Cavadio actually. He scored about 5 goals this
Guardiola.
season.
Yeah, Guardiola.
Then to midfield, obviously, no Rodri. So
De Bruyne. He's been quality since he's returned, even though he's been out a while. And I've generally
would you
think
not-
even
would you
even in his games that he's been back in, he's been better than every
would you
single
not
midfielder.
put Bruno ahead?
You put both. What's the
When
problem?
you put them both in midfield,
Yeah,
Ugarte ain't getting in, is he? Neither's Casemiro.
yeah.
So,
Mason
so,
Mount 100% getting
so,
in.
so then what? Are we going Rico Lewis in as holding midfielder?
Oh, hold on. No, no, no. Let's put Bernardo
Proper,
Silva, De Bruyne, and then
You go with
Bruno
Bernardo.
ahead of him.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then on the right, we go definitely not Anthony.
Ahmad?
Ahmad.
Ahmad. Yeah, I'll give that a shout.
Well, Savinho's not.
Left. He hasn't got goal
Savino's
contribution.
he's just been
He hasn't
yeah,
got
he
goal
kind of
contribution. You can't
disappeared.
put him in.
All right, left. Ain't Rashford, it ain't Foden.
I think based off the last, I suppose two. I was going to say Rashford, but I think I was going to say he's been poor, really,
It's
apart from the
tough,
last
really.
2 weeks.
Yeah, the left, yeah. Garnacho?
No, he's shit as well.
Grealish?
No.
No, like
Doku?
he hasn't been great either. But I think I probably,
Wait, this is terrible.
I think this has got to be one of the worst
It
in
ain't
terms of
Zerks
form.
either. Zerks getting in.
Yeah, he's not good. Hoyland?
Who-
Bernardo
Oh no,
Silva.
he's
Let's shoehorn Bernardo Silva in there.
yeah, but Bernardo Silva's centre mid right now.
Oh, is he playing centre mid?
Yeah, just tumbleweed just flying across the room here, like for a Man United Man City combined 11 with Trudy.
Where's Minu, by the way?
Ooh. Do
Is
you think
Minu?
Martin over De Bruyne? Because De Bruyne's played like one or two games.
Why don't we do Minu, De
Mino
Bruyne,
and then
and then
Bernardo,
Bernardo on the left? Yeah,
and then
Yeah,
Haaland through the middle.
and then
Manu,
Haaland through the middle. Yeah,
That was a
Haaland.
lot harder than it should have been for a City United combined
They're
11.
both struggling, aren't they?
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you would say struggling. I was City are in fourth and United are in 13th, so completely different ends of the spectrum.
In relative to like Man City, they
Yeah,
are. Yeah.
I think that wraps us up for this week. I suppose. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for watching, and until next week, goodbye.